Hey, what's up guys? Ninja here. Welcome back guys to a brand new video here on the channel today. Now before I start up with this video guys, if you guys are excited for this video, make sure you guys go down below, hit that like button down below. Let's try to hit this video to 5 likes. If you could do that, that would be amazing. Also guys, if this is the first time here, then click that subscribe button down below. I need you guys' help. I'm trying to get this channel to 3,000 subscribers by the end of 2024. So please guys, make sure you guys go down below and do all of that stuff to help me out guys. That would be amazing. It will really support my channel a lot if you guys can help me out. We are like less than 50 subscribers, okay? We are less than 50 subscribers away. So please guys, make sure you guys go down below and do all of that. That would be amazing. Also guys, hit that notification bell to never miss when I upload a video. Also share this video with your friends and the family. And make sure you guys go down below and go subscribe to my 2 other channels. Links are in the description. So if you guys remember guys, last week guys, I did a live stream last week talking about how Inside Out 2 was making a ton of money. And it could be possible that they could be getting a lot more sequels. Like Monsters Inc. 2, Finding Nemo 3, Incredibles 3, Cars 4, and all of those other sequels. A lot of other sequels that can actually happen after Inside Out 2. Which the time of recording this video, the movie has officially passed the 1.36 billion. Which pretty much right now, pretty much Inside Out 2 passed the Mario movie. Pretty much, but yeah. But today guys, if you guys don't know guys, next weekend, not this weekend, but next weekend is San Diego Comic-Con, which there's going to be a lot of announcements there. So today guys, we're going to talk about my predictions of what everything we can expect to see at San Diego Comic-Con this year. Because there's a lot that needs to be talked about right now. So, yeah, so let's get right into the predictions and what we got here, shall we? The very first film we're going to talk about is Captain America Brave New World. Now, Brave New World is one of those films that not a lot of people is, well, people is kind of talking about it, but it's not like, if you think about Brave New World, Captain America Brave New World is just one of those things that not a lot of people is kind of when we talk, like a lot of people has been talking about, you know, that we just got the trailer of this 4 days ago. I give you guys my reaction. Go check out my second channel. I did a reaction of this and all of that. I'm excited for this movie. I'm hoping this movie does become very good and all of that. I'm just hoping Brave New World does very good and all of that. But yeah. But I have been hearing some people talk about how Brave New World can actually be like a... they could give us a plot synopsis. Whatever, like a plot detail. Like give us a plot detail. The plot. Talk about the plot of the movie. Talk about all of that. They can also talk about... They can talk about a lot of things related to this movie. And all of that. They could give us like a 45-minute clip of maybe a Brave New World and all of that. That could be pretty cool for Brave New World. And I think there could be a possibility we could get some Brave New World news. And if you guys don't know guys, the panel is on September 27th. No, the panel is July 27th at 6 p.m. through 7 p.m. So, Marvel has an hour to announce stuff. And I feel like they're going to give us a little bit of a plot detail of what Brave New World would be about. But they're not going to reveal a lot of things about Brave New World and all of that. So, yeah. So, Brave New World is one of those films that I believe that will have an announcement. So, yeah. Next up onto the list, let's talk about another one, and that is none other than the Thunderbirds. Now, the Thunderbirds has been talked about a lot. Not on this channel, but has been talked about a lot about the Thunderbirds. And I feel like the Thunderbirds will get an announcement here, like maybe an exclusive channel that they can show us and all of that. Maybe something like that that could give us excited. To get the people excited or that. Maybe give us our very first look at, maybe if it is possible, give us our very first look at Citrus maybe something like that. I feel like Sitchui can actually get his very first look at this movie, and I feel like this could actually be a good idea. Give us like an exclusive trailer, with like an exclusive 1 minute trailer only shown out to the public, only shown out to the people attending San Diego Comic-Con. But I do believe Thunderbolts will be at San Diego Comic-Con, and I do believe, because with the report that right now the film has now wrapped filming. They already got done wrapping filming of the Thunderbolts, and I do believe we will get some Thunderbolt news at San Diego Comic-Con. Not a lot, but I do believe we will get some news about the Thunderbolts. So yeah, because I feel like the Thunderbolts. What I feel like about the Thunderbolts, I feel like I just say the Thunderbolts really needs some new news, like all the members, like who's all the members, get all the members on stage and get everybody, because if this film is completed, well, they already completed filming right now. They're gonna probably do some reshoots throughout the fall, but this film is coming out on May 2nd. This film is coming out May 2nd of next year, so it makes sense. And all of that, Brave New World comes out on Valentine's Day of next year, and Thunderbolts comes out 3 months afterwards, which I'm excited for these two projects. I hope these two street-leveled projects are really good, because I have heard the Thunderbolts is supposed to be like Marvel's version of the Suicide Squad. And all of that, so yeah, I can't wait for the Thunderbolts to get an announcement and all of that, so yeah. The next one that we're going to talk about, is we got to talk about Marvel's Fantastic Four. We're going to talk about the Fantastic Four here, guys. And all that. So, we haven't heard a lot of news about the Fantastic Four lately. Not really a lot of we have heard that this film is officially going to be filming the day after San Diego Comic-Con. And San Diego Comic-Con is I think it's like a 4-day panel. San Diego Comic-Con is started on July, yeah, it starts up on July 25th, and it's going to end until July 28th, which is, it starts up next Thursday, because there's going to be a panel, there's going to be a Deadpool 3 panel, which is going to be just a panel that shows off, the whole tower of Deadpool in Wolverine movie. They're going to give us a screen, they're going to give the fans a screen in for Deadpool and Wolverine and all of that. But yeah, for a lot of people who are very excited for it and all of that, let me see if I can try and find another HD, let me see if I can find another photo of it. Just something good for right now. For right now, let's just stick with this, okay? It's not the right one, but yeah. But the logo is right, but yeah. But for the Fantastic Four film, I feel like what they need to do with the Fantastic Four is they will give us some Fantastic Four news. They're going to get all the cast on stage, and I'm hoping they could be in costume. Now, I don't know how they're going to do this with the Thing. Maybe they might get the Thing a costume. They might get the actor wearing a Thing costume and all of that. Just a costume with no, like, just make it like a costume. Like, they can put on like it's kind of like armor. They could put like armor on for him and all of that. And I would love to see these three. I would love to see these four on screen. And I feel like what they need to do is bring out the rest of the cast. Who will be playing Galactus. Who will be playing Silver Surfer. Who will be playing Dr. Doom. People's been wondering who will be playing our Dr. Doom. So that's why I believe that what they need to do is they need to go. What I think they need to do for Dr. Doom is they need to get a very good popular actor. I was thinking about something like maybe, I don't really know who actor who could play Dr. Doom, but I have heard rumors that Liam Neeson, who plays Qui-Gon Jinn in Star Wars, I have heard that he might be playing Dr. Doom. But the guy's 70 years old. I don't know how they're going to do that, but they didn't find a good actor to play Dr. Doom and all that. I don't know who could play him, but yeah, but the Fantastic Four, I think they can show us some behind the scenes, like some photos and some more like pictures of what's going on, some pictures of some plot, and they might give us a plot details of the script. They might give us a plot from the script. They might tell us what the movie is gonna be about at San Diego Comic-Con and all that, and they might just show us photos already shown at SDCC. So that could actually happen, but yeah. But they did give us some Fantastic Four news. This film is coming out on July 25th. This film comes out on July 25th, 2025. July 25th, 2025. Now, the next film we're going to talk about is, I don't really know about this, but yeah. But let's talk about this, shall we? So, we have heard all over the internet. We've been hearing from the internet. You know, let me see if I can find a good picture of it. Let me see if I can find one. But I have heard all over the internet. This happened all around the internet. And all that. And that is, where the heck, like, where is, like, why haven't we got a Blade announcement? Like, some people might be saying, where is Blade? Where is Blade? Blade has been going through a lot lately. There's been a lot that Blade has been going through a lot. Like, a ton of stuff that we didn't know about Blade. Blade has been in development for many months. Like, many years at this point. Like, yeah, many years at this point. Blade has been in the running for a very long time, and people have been asking Marvel, hey, are we gonna get any Blade news or that at San Diego Comic-Con? Well, it actually makes sense that yes, I think we will be getting some news about Blade at San Diego Comic-Con. It makes kind of actually sense. And for me, it makes a ton of sense, and I love. Like, I can't wait to see what they do with Blade, but at the same time, with Blade, it's like an issue that it has been in development for many years at this point, and I've been hearing rumors and reports that Marvel might be doing something that they haven't done yet. That is, I have heard reports that Marvel might cancel Blade or do something like that. I feel like Blade has a chance to come out, but I do believe Blade is going to get delayed to 2026. Or maybe even cancel the project. I have no idea what's going to happen, but I'm hoping we do get some news about Blade soon enough, because Blade needs some news, and we have heard that Blade will be there at SDCC with a new announcement or that who'll be the director. For me, I feel like if you were to get a good director to direct Blade, you need to get the directors who direct. You need to get the people who made Werewolf by Night to work on this project, because Werewolf by Night was amazing, and if you could get those teams to come back and write Blade, this could be a good film, because I love the way how they did it. Anyway, so in my opinion, Blade just needs to have a good job. I just say Blade needs to happen. Know that. So yeah. The next one on the list is they're never gonna do this and all that, and I'm still waiting for it. And that is, where the heck is Spider-Man 4? Where is Spider-Man 4? And I know I'm gonna say this out for a lot of people. Sony is the one that announced Spider-Man 4. Now we have heard for our Daniel LPK. We have heard from Daniel LPK that Spider-Man 4 will be shooting this fall. It will be shooting this fall, and it will not be coming out until the end of 2025, late 2025. They have a late 2025 release date. So my idea I had is, here's my idea I had. They release this film in 2025 and delay Blade so Spider-Man 4 can have a December 2025 release date, because Sony did thought of the idea of Spider-Man No Way Home made almost cost $2 billion, and it was in December. So why not we release Spider-Man 4 in December? Now here's the biggest issue I have about Spider-Man 4 coming out in December. One, it'll be facing against Avatar 3, which is gonna be a very hard box office note. Now, I do believe that Spider-Man 4 is coming out. Now, if it does come out in 2026, I do think it will probably come out in 2026. But I do think it might be coming up on May 1st, 2026. Which is supposed to be the release date of Avengers 5. But I'm going to talk about that in a little bit, how Avengers 5 might get delayed. So, yeah. But Marvel really needs to release Spider-Man 4 before Avengers 5, because Alex Perez from the Cosmic Circus, he said that Spider-Man will be one of the members in Avengers 5. And they need to release Spider-Man 4 before Avengers 5 so that they can get everything all planned out, everything over with, and everything good enough and do all of that. I'm just saying that if Sony doesn't announce Spider-Man 4, Marvel has to. Unless if we had to wait until CCXP for Spider-Man 4, then I just don't really know. I'm hoping Amy Pastel, who works for Sony in Spider-Man, I'm hoping she does attend San Diego Comic-Con with Kevin Feige and make an official announcement that Spider-Man 4 is officially coming out at this date. Because they didn't give us a release date of Spider-Man 4 now before they say, hey, we are not making Spider-Man 4. I'm sorry, Spider-Man 4 is not going to be happening. But Spider-Man 4 needs to happen because what's next for Peter Parker? Even if now everybody doesn't remember who he is. It's so weird. I'm just saying that. But yeah. But for me, I feel like Spider-Man 4 is on its way. So, yeah. So, Spider-Man 4 news. I feel like Spider-Man 4 can actually happen. I don't know if it's officially going to happen, but I do believe that Spider-Man 4 is going to happen. You know what that. Yeah. Next up. The next film we're going to talk about is a movie called Armor Wars. Now, people's been wondering, is Armor Wars still going to happen for Marvel? Is Marvel still doing Armor Wars? Yes, Marvel is still doing Armor Wars. And that. And I do believe that 100% yes, Armor Wars will be revealed at San Diego Comic-Con with a brand new logo. And what they're going to do is they're going to give us an announcement of it. And I do believe this film will come out in 2026. My prediction is, if they think about a good release date, I've been thinking of something like February or... The only release date I have for this film is July 24th. July 24th, 2026. Now, unless if they do some... if they actually do some things around, I think probably Armor Wars could come out on May 1st, 2026, and then Spider-Man 4 coming out on July 24th, 2026. Because Spider-Man 4, I don't really know how they're going to do this with Spider-Man 4, but yeah. But what I'm trying to say is, again, here's what I'm trying to say, okay? Spider-Man 4, like, Armor Wars is, like, in my opinion, okay, Armor Wars is one of those movies that if Marvel doesn't give us a true release date, I have no idea how they're gonna release Armor Wars. And we all know. Now, I have heard that Woody is not gonna be in Avengers 5. Now, if they do that, because I have heard Avengers 5 is gonna have 60 heroes, and War Machine is one of those heroes. So maybe, I think what they should do, here's what I think they should do, okay? Here's what I think Marvel Studios needs to do, okay? Marvel really needs to delay all of their Avengers films back 2 years. Like, Avengers 5 coming out in 2028, and Avengers Secret Wars coming out in 2029. Here's the reason why I'm saying this. It's because of one thing. And that one thing is, Marvel needs time to release these films. And Marvel Studios is still going to be releasing 4 films a year. They have plans to still do 4 films a year until after, when they do the reboot, it's going to be 2 to 3 films a year. That's the plan. And all that. And Deadpool & Wolverine is the only MCU film coming out this year. And all that. And Marvel is really going back tracking. They're going back to tracking and all that. Now, Armor Wars, again, is one of those issues that I have. How can Marvel release this film? Is it going to take place before Avengers 5? Is Ronnie going to be in Avengers 5? I have heard Armor Wars is also going to be a West Coast Avengers film, which has War Machine, Hawkeye, Wonder Man, Vision. I have heard some people saying that maybe Nick Fury would be in this project, Justin Hammer would be in this project. I don't really know, but there's a lot of people talking about Armor Wars lately and all of that. Now, I have heard that maybe Armor Wars might be setting up 2 teams into the MCU. Being the West Coast Avengers and the Young Avengers. Now, the reason why I say the Young Avengers can actually be a part of this, I don't really know, but Armor Wars needs to get a big announcement. They need to focus a lot on Armor Wars at SDCC, because Marvel's head, the head of Marvel Studios, Kevin Feige, he said that San Diego Comic-Con is only going to be focusing on the movies. The TV shows will be focused on at D23. So they're not going to do any movie, they're not going to give us any movie announcements at D23. D23 is going to be focusing on the Disney Plus shows and all of that. But San Diego Comic-Con will be focusing on the movies. No TV shows, movies. So Armor Wars will 100% be attending this event. And I think they should give us, because I don't think Armor Wars doesn't even have a director yet. They don't even have a director or a writer yet for Armor Wars. And if they can reveal to us who will be directing Armor Wars, and and all that, if we can find some people, like I know for a fact that Marvel could give us the official announcement of who would be directing Armor Wars, who would be the writer of Armor Wars, and who would be the director of Armor Wars. And they're going to reveal to us everybody who would be appearing in Armor Wars. Which I think this is going to be a West Coast Avengers film, because War Machine is a part of the West Coast Avengers. And I have a report back in 2023 last year. I saw this on a YouTube video from the Cosmic Wonder, which go check him out. He's a great guy. Warren, the main guy on there, Warren, he's just a great guy and all that. He said last year that there was a report that Armor Wars would be changed to a West Coast Avengers film, which everybody would be living in California, because I do believe that Rhodey is going to be living in California, because it makes a lot of sense. You know that. I'm just saying, Armor Wars need to get a new logo, a official release date, and who would be directed, writing, and who will be in Armor Wars. We have to find out next Saturday. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. So, yeah. Now let's head to the next film, shall we? Next up we got is a film that not other people is very talked about. I know that. Let me see if I can find a good picture. Here we go. But yeah. But let's talk about the next film, shall we? If I can find a better picture. Is this good? Let me try. Let's just stick with this, okay? So the next film we're gonna talk about that I have heard that will be attending San Diego Comic-Con, and this is my prediction. I think Shang-Chi 2 will get announced. And I think it's going to have a 2026 release date. Because we have heard Shang-Chi will be huge in Avengers 5. So, Shang-Chi 2 needs to happen. And I do believe that if Blade does not actually get delayed, and Marvel Studios is probably doing 5 films in 2025, I don't know how Marvel's going to release their films, but if Blade does actually get canceled or still released or that, now I have heard Shang-Chi 2 is going to be started filming at the end of this year. So maybe there could be a chance that Shang-Chi 2 could come out on November 7th, 2025. There's a chance that November 2025 could be the release date for Shang-Chi 2. Or maybe there could be a situation how they keep Blade in November and then they release the Shang-Chi 2 in February. I think February 13th makes a lot of sense because if you guys don't know, guys, February is Chinese New Year. And Shang-Chi is a Chinese hero. So I do believe February 13th, 2026 is going to be Shang-Chi 2. And I think this is actually going to make a lot of sense because Shang-Chi is going to be a big hero. He's going to be a big character and all that, and I feel like having Shang-Chi 2 coming out would be a great idea. Now, unless they do this, and they release unless they do this, okay? Unless they do this. They released the Armor Wars on February 13th, 2026. Spider-Man 4 on May 1st, 2026. Yeah, Spider-Man. So, I'm sorry about that, guys. But and then of course Spider-Man 4 on May 1st, 2026. They released Shang-Chi 2 on July 24th, 2026. A July release date for Shang-Chi. Because if you don't know, guys, Shang-Chi's second release date, if you guys don't know, guys, the original release date of what Shang-Chi was supposed to come out, Shang-Chi was supposed to come out February of 2021. But it got delayed to July 12th, 2024. But the delay again 2 months later on September 2nd or September 3rd. I think it was September 3rd. Yeah, I think so. But yeah. But here's what I believe. I think releasing Shang-Chi 2 on July 24th, 2026 might be a good idea. I wanted to release in February, but they need to release Armor Wars. They need to release Armor Wars because Armor Wars, after Blade, Armor Wars is the only film that got announced. No other announcements has been made. So Shang-Chi 2 coming out in July makes a lot of sense. Because I have heard that Iron Fist will be appearing in Shang-Chi 2. And the original first actor who played Iron Fist in the TV show will be returning to the MCU. And then when the new reboot comes out, everybody's going to get recasted. A lot of characters are going to stay, like a lot of young voice actors are still going to be playing the characters. But, guess what? There will be, like this, okay? Now, I think Shang-Chi's voice actors is going... I don't know how they're going to do this with Shang-Chi. I think Shang-Chi is going to stay in the MCU after the reboot. I think that's going to be, it's going to be happening. And yeah, I need Wano. But I don't have it up here, but yeah. But Shang-Chi 2 coming out in July, like give us a confirmation that it's officially coming out. Just give us a confirmation of what Shang-Chi's 2 title is going to be, the title for Shang-Chi 2. What is the title officially going to be? When is it going to be officially released? My prediction is Shang-Chi 2, July 24th, 2026. That's my prediction, and that's what I'm going to say. So, yeah. Let's get right into the next one, shall we? The next one is one of them that needs to be talked about. Like this right now. Let's talk about, shall we? The project I'm going to be talking about next is Doctor Strange 3. Now, I have heard that Doctor Strange 3 will be revealed at San Diego Comic-Con. And I think we had to wait until November 6th, 2020, November 6th, 2026. Yeah, November 6th, 2026 until this movie will be coming out. The main reason why I say that because I believe that maybe Marvel might be in a situation right now that Marvel still need to release 4 films a year. But guess what? Marvel, here's what you need to do. You should make the scripts a bit more Oreo. A bit more Oreo. Look at the script for like a whole entire year. Like take a whole entire year to write the script. And try and make it as great as possible. Make it amazing or that. Or maybe a half a year. Take like 6 months to write the script. And then start filming the movie. And let the film take a lot more time to film. And all of that. And of course, I have reports that Doctor Strange 3 will be starting filming next year. Probably going to be early next year when it starts filming. And Doctor Strange 3 coming out in 2026 is a great idea. I love the idea, and I think this is a great opportunity for Marvel to do. Like, and all that. And we all believe that, yes, Sam Raimi will be coming back to direct Doctor Strange 3. Now, the characters that I don't believe that's going to be in Doctor Strange 3, I don't think Ron is going to be in the movie, and I don't think American Chavez is going to be in the movie. Now, I do believe Ron could be in Spider-Man 4, but not Doctor Strange 3, because Doctor Strange 3 is going to be taking place in the Dark Dimension. And Clea, Doctor Strange's girlfriend in the comics, and I think Doctor Strange, I think Steven and Clea, whatever how to pronounce her name, both of them are going to be in a relationship in Doctor Strange 3, because in the comics, they're actually married in the comics. So, that would be very interesting to see that in Doctor Strange 3 and all of that, but yeah. But again, we are not going to be expecting a lot of news about Doctor Strange 3. All they're going to be talk about is they're just going to show the title of Doctor Strange 3 and a release date. And maybe probably teased that Sam Raimi is going to be coming back to direct the film. And Michael Waldron, who wrote the script for Doctor Strange 2, will be returning for Doctor Strange 3. So the makers of Doctor Strange 2 will be coming back to work on the third film. So the creators and all of that, so it makes sense and all of that, but yeah. Now I have heard Doctor Strange 3 might be setting up the Midnight Suns in some way. And if they do set up the Midnight Suns, that's good. And all of that. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. And pretty much 2026 is pretty much a good year. I'm going to say this out, okay guys? I think 2026 for Marvel can actually be a good year. I think 2026 is going to be a good year for Marvel. Here's what I feel. Here's why I say why. Here's what I think. Here's why I say why. Because February 13th, you get Armor Wars. May 1st, you get Spider-Man 4. July 24th, you get Shang-Chi 2. And November 6th, you get Doctor Strange 3. I think these 4 titles would be great titles. And I think if they write the script and make the film very, very good, because pretty much all of these films are pretty much street level, except Doctor Strange, because Armor Wars is going to be a street level film. Spider-Man 4 is going to be mostly, all of it's going to be street level, plus like 10% of the film being multiverse. You know that. Then you have, of course, Shang-Chi 2, which is another street level film. And then you have Doctor Strange 3, which is going to be a multiverse film. It makes sense. But yeah. So I do believe that these four will probably be revealed. I'm hoping that Marvel could reveal Spider-Man 4 at San Diego Comic-Con. I'm hoping Amy is there so she can help Kevin, because Amy is the one that announced the movies. And if Amy can announce the Spider-Man 4 with Kevin Feige, with the official release date being May 1st, 2026, that's a good release date. I'm not lying. Now, unless they, I'm not saying that that's a terrible idea. I bet that's a good idea. So yeah. And the next step, we head to 2027. So let's talk about this, shall we? The next one we're going to talk about is this, shall we? Let's talk about this, okay? This hasn't been really talked about a lot, and all that, and I think it will be revealed at San Diego Comic-Con. And that is Black Panther 3, having a 2027 release date. I predicted February 12th, 2027. Now, the main reason why I say Black Panther 3 is because they had to set up something interesting. Because T'Challa's son, T'Challa Jr., will be becoming the new Black Panther in the new reboot. So they did give us more development on T'Challa Jr. and all that. And of course, Shirley is still Black Panther. So I do believe that maybe Black Panther 3 might be something interesting that's going to be happening. Now, of course, I do believe that, yes, Martin Freeman will be coming back to this film. Because he has been in Black Panther 2 and Secret Invasion. It makes sense for him to be in the third film. Because if you don't know, guys, Valentina was actually in Black Panther 2. Valentina, she's going to be one of the members of the Thunderbolts. She's going to be one of the members of the Thunderbolts and all that. She was in Black Panther 2. So what would Black Panther 3 be about? I have no idea. Maybe it might be something that people's been wondering about. Even if Letitia Wright said that there's no announcement, there's no news about it, we're not working on it right now. We have heard that Ryan Coogler is working on some other things. Right now, we have heard that Ryan Coogler is right now working on a Black Panther animated series called, try to remember what the title was called, what is it called? I don't remember, but it was like, it's not called War of Wakanda, it's called, it's an animated series. Give it. Give it a second, guys. Nope. It is a Wakanda series going on, but what is it called? Eyes of Wakanda. The series is called Eyes of Wakanda, and Ryan Coogler is working on that series. But guess what? We have to remember, guys, listen to me just a minute, guys. Hear me out for just a second, okay? One major thing that we need to talk about here is something interesting that people need to know about, okay? So, just give me a second, guys. I'm just trying to fix this because I did have this here before. Let me try this again. I can't fix it, but yeah. But we have heard, Ryan Coogler is also working on Ironheart. And I think he's a director of Ironheart, but he is not a part, he's pretty much a part of it, yeah. But the interesting thing about Black Panther 3 is, we have heard reports that the third Black Panther film is actually in the works right now, but Marvel Studios has to announce it. Which I think this film is going to be released in 2027. The main reason why is if Shirley is going to be one of the members of the new Avengers in Avengers 5, you need to make sure you get another movie with her before you get aired out. And who could be the villain? Well, it's really difficult because now half of maybe reports that Black Panther 3 might set up characters like White Tiger, or White Wolf, or something like that. There was some Black Panther film. If you guys don't know, guys, there's a lot of Black Panther characters and all of that, but I do believe we will get another Black Panther character. I do believe for Black Panther, there's gonna be a new villain in order that they haven't introduced yet, but I do believe a Black Panther 3 is gonna be happening. The main reason why I believe it's gonna happen is because you have baby T'Challa. You got young T'Challa, which is 5 years old. I don't know if he's 5 or I don't know if he's 4 or 5, but T'Challa Jr. is gonna grow up, and I think the reboot is gonna take place a couple of years later, like 20 years later or 30 years later, and it's gonna be taking place in a different universe. Which the question that I had is, it's gonna be a bit of an issue how they're going to introduce these characters. I do believe T'Challa Jr. is gonna grow up and become a teenager, and he's gonna be a younger version of Black Panther. Because I believe what they need to do is, with Black Panther, what they need to do is, all the voice actors need to stay younger for the future of the MCU. Because right after Secret Wars, Kevin Feige's out, and someone else is gonna take over. Someone else. And I have heard rumors, I have heard reports that, now these are not confirmed, that I have heard that Kevin Feige is going to be taking over Star Wars. Or probably over Disney. I have heard reports maybe that Kevin Feige might be the president of Disney. Because I know Kevin Feige. Kevin knows how to make movies. He knows how to announce them. He knows how to make it in a good way. And all of that. And if Kevin Feige fixes the MCU, this could by far be good. But yeah, but a Black Panther 3, I think we will get an announcement at San Diego Comic-Con. Probably not entitled just Black Panther 3. But we know that Kevin Feige is going to announce every film coming out in Phase 6. And we have heard that Phase 6 is going to be the longest phase of the O. So, yeah, so that's Black Panther 3 for you guys. So, yeah. Now let's talk about the next one, shall we? Now, the next one, I've been hearing a lot of people talk about this, okay? And that is a project that I've been hearing about, if I could get a good picture of it. If I could find it. This is good. Nope. I'm probably going to find another one. Okay, here we go. Here's good one. So, I've been hearing for a lot of reports that Marvel Studios is teasing on releasing the Midnight Suns in Phase 6. And we have heard that, and of course, Oscar Isaac said himself that Oscar Isaac said that he wants Moon Knight to appear in the Midnight Suns, to be with the Midnight Suns and Ghost Rider. And we have heard reports that the Midnight Suns movie is in the works right now, and there's a rumor that the person who made Werewolf by Night will be working on this Midnight Suns project. And Midnight Suns, I'm hoping that Marvel can really work on this film very well and all that. And this film will be taking place after Doctor Strange 3. And I have an idea what they're going to do. I think Doctor Strange might turn to Strange Supreme, which is a much more evil version of him. And I feel like in Doctor Strange 3, Doctor Strange should become an anti-hero at the end of Doctor Strange 3. And then he becomes Strange Supreme. He becomes that you see on the screen right now. You see right there. He should become much more darker and a much more like a purple cape, with of course a purple cape and all that, like something like that. I feel like if they could get this team made, if they can make this team perfect, Doctor Strange 3 is gonna really set it up. But I have hope for a lot of people. We have of course Blade coming up. We have Blade coming up. We have Daredevil Brodigan coming up to give us Daredevil and the Punisher. We have reports that maybe Jessica Jones and Luke Cage is also going to be appearing in Daredevil Brodigan. That might be the second season. I have no idea, but yeah, we got Ghost Rider, which this film is gonna be Ghost Rider's movie. It's gonna be called Ghost Rider in the Midnight Suns. That's what the movie is gonna be called. Ghost Rider in the Midnight Suns. You know what that. Moon Knight will be in Moon Knight Season 2. Some other characters, we have of course the Hood, which will be in Ironheart. We got Werewolf by Night, we got Clea, we got Doctor Strange. Who else are there? There's a lot of other characters as well that I can think up in my head, but it's very hard for me to think in my head what they are. You know that. There's also Chewbacca, which he will be appearing in Chewbacca. Drac. I call him Drac, for sure. Drac is going to be in Blade. And if he does become an anti-hero, because we have heard that the Midnight Suns is actually going to be Marvel's Dark Avengers. This is going to be the Dark Avengers, Marvel's version of the Dark Avengers. And this team is going to be R-rated. It's going to be an R-rated movie. Now, when is this movie going to be releasing? I was predicting May 7th, 2027. Which means King Dynasty is not coming out in 2027, guys. But the main reason why I said Midnight Suns to come out on May 2027 is because I love the idea, and I would love the idea for Marvel Studios to do this so they could give us a good amount of time to introduce these characters and a time to get them perfectly and all of that. That's a lot that I've been hearing about and all of that. And if the Midnight Suns movie does actually happen in 2027, if it's an R-rated movie, I just prefer Sam Raimi to direct this film because Sam Raimi knows how to make a horror movie. So why not you just let Sam Raimi direct the film? I have heard, I think Zack Snyder is going to be working on horror movies. I don't know who it is. I know there was like a director. I don't really know what's going on, but they did get a good director, a good writer, and they did come out with these projects first. Moon Knight Season 2 has to come out first. Doctor Strange 3 had to come out first. Blade had to come out first. Daredevil had to come out first. And all of that. Now, people say, hey, is the Scarlet Witch going to be in the movie? I don't think so. If they do that, I don't think so. But, yeah. So, yeah. That's it for the Midnight Suns. Then let's talk about the next film that can actually appear in the MCU. Let's talk about this, okay? Something interesting that really needs to talk about right now, if I can find it, if I can find a good one, a good picture. I'm talking about something that a lot of people I've been hearing about. And that is, I've been hearing that Thor 5, I'm just going to use this, okay? I'm just going to use this picture right here. This picture right here, okay? So let's talk about Thor 5, because Thor 5 is something that really needs to happen, okay? Okay. I'm just saying this, okay? Thor 5 needs to happen. Now, the main reason why I feel like Thor 5 needs to happen, hear me out, okay? Thor Love and Thunder was okay. People say, yeah, it's one of the worst MCU films ever made. Of course, it's better than Dark World. Of course, it's better than Dark World and all of that. But Thor 5 needs to be better. Now, I don't know what they're going to do. they could probably give us an official title and all of that. I've been thinking about the idea of the title being Thor, God of War. But they can't do God of War because God of War is a game franchise. I don't really know, but yeah. But I have heard Thor 5 is gonna be the darkest in the Thor franchise. The darkest one in the whole entire Thor franchise because Thor pretty much lost everybody. He lost his mother, he lost his father, he lost his brother, and he lost his girlfriend. This is gonna be Thor being serious right now. You know what that. Now I have heard that maybe Odin can probably make a cameo in this movie. Maybe like I have heard that Hercules is gonna be in this movie. Zeus is gonna be coming back. Zeus is gonna be in the movie. Who else would be in Thor 5? Who else would be in Thor 5? I have heard some people say that maybe Natalie Portman, aka Jen Foster, could come back as for like a cameo or something like that. Oh, my question is there a way to escape Valhalla? I think there is a chance that you could escape that place and all that. And I have heard Tom Hiddleston's Loki is going to be having a good role. And I have heard from, I think this is from Daniel LPK or Variety, I don't remember, but they confirm that Thor and Loki will unite in Thor 5. So it would make a lot of sense to know that. Who would be the villain of the film? I have heard people say that maybe Hercules is going to be the villain, but I believe Hercules is going to be teaming up with Thor in this movie. And all of that. Because Hercules, he's the god of strong. He's the strongest man. So, he's stronger. Thor is the god of thunder. Zeus is lightning. So, it's kind of interesting that both Thor and Zeus has the same powers. And all of that. So pretty much, but yeah. But I would love to see Thor 5 be like a god movie. How they make this as like a god team. Like a team of mythic Greek gods. Like Greek gods. Team up with a lot of Greek gods into the MCU. And then set them up in Thor 5. Like you have Thor, God of Thunder. You have Thor, Zeus, Hercules. Odin he's the god, he is a god, but I don't really know what Odin's supposed to be. Is he supposed to be the first god of thunder, but pass it down? I think that was supposed to be. The god of, maybe you could get Hades? Maybe you could get Hades in this movie? Because I believe that Marvel does have Hades in the comics. Because if you look it up, so in the Marvel comics, there is someone called Hades in the comics, which is supposed to be. It's supposed to be the god of the underworld. It's supposed to be the god of the underworld. And all that. But here's what we have, okay? You have, of course, Hades, which is the god of the underworld, which I do believe that Hades will team up with Thor. And all that. The Greek god of the water, who is here? Who's his name? The god of the sea. I didn't remember this. I didn't remember my Greek gods very well. Let me look this up.
Aquaman?
No, that's not. Oh, it's currently slated to begin. Thor 5 is currently slated to start filming fall 2025, which means a 2027 release date. But yeah, who is the... Come on. Who is the God... No. I can't spell. God of the Sea. Poseidon. Poseidon. That's his name. Poseidon is his name. And if they could get Poseidon in there, that would be pretty cool. Well, who else? The god of nature. The god of the sun. The god of... If they could get all of these Greek... If they could get all these Greek gods together into a Thor movie. Because we have heard Thor... We have heard a report that Thor is going to die in Thor 5. But he will be coming back to life. But he will be back as a renewed guy. He will be back... He will come back to life as Ruined King Thor. Which is still Thor. Thor is still the same. But he dies and he becomes Ruined King Thor. And he becomes stronger. He becomes so much stronger. Because if you don't know, guys, Ruined King Thor has the powers of Odin and the powers to use ruined magic. And also, he is he's so serious, he's the strongest Thor ever, and all of that. And I do believe that's gonna be what's gonna be happening in Thor 5, and all of that. And I feel like if they're gonna make... Let me show you guys what he looks like, okay? Ruined King Thor. This is what Ruined King Thor looks like, if I could get it properly. But yeah. But if you guys can see that goodly, that's what Ruined King Thor is like. Ruined King Thor is the strongest, he is the strongest Thor ever, and that's what Chris Hemsworth is going to be in Thor 5. That's a question mark. I have no idea if that is actually true or not. I don't know, but yeah. But I have heard this film will be started filming in fall of next year. So it's slated to come out in 2027. And I have heard people say it will be slated for 2026. But I think they could do something interesting. And I think this film could come out on November 6th, 2026. I think it actually makes sense. And for me, I think it's a good idea for this film to come out in November 2026. Because if it starts filming fall 2025, that means it will have a 2026 release date. So that means Doctor Strange 3 has been pushed to 2027. Which I think that's a good idea. So I believe Thor 5, again, here's what I'm going to say, okay? Here's what I'm going to say for San Diego Comic-Con, okay? Thor 5 on November 6th. 2026. Then 2028 for 2027, we get Black Panther 3 in February, Doctor Strange 3 in May, and The Midnight Suns in July. That's what I think is going to be happening and all of that. And I think to myself, if Thor 5 is reportedly going to be started filming in fall 2025, then this actually comic means, that would be coming out fall 2026. Now, I could probably have a 2027 release date. I have no idea. But at the same time, I am not Marvel. I'm not Marvel. I am not Marvel. And I'm not Marvel. I'm not Kevin Feige. I'm not him. So, in my opinion, I'm hoping that Thor 5 does come out maybe in 2026 or 2027. So, yeah. And then the next film we're going to talk about is the next film we're going to talk about. Let's talk about this next film, shall we? This next film is one of those interesting things that we haven't heard about yet. And I'm going to show it up. Nope. And that is, let's talk about this, okay? We have none other than the Young Avengers film. Now, I do believe, I have heard recently that Marvel has been in talks of a Young Avengers movie for quite a while. I have heard that they are right now about to announce who will be playing Hulk lead in the MCU. So pretty much the people that you see on the screen right now, they are pretty much the characters we see right now in the MCU. You see all of those voice actors, all of them is already in the MCU. We already have the teenager version of Wicked, and I have heard that Speed is also going to be appearing in Speed. Billy. I have heard that Billy is gonna be Billy's Billy's try and pick this. I don't really know, but yeah, guys. But I feel like if you think about it, I feel like if they could do this perfectly, I feel like a Young Avengers movie. Just guys. For me, in my opinion, I feel like if they could get this film perfectly, then yes, a Young Avengers movie is possible. But my question I have is, if they would ever do a Young Avengers project, how would they do the Young Avengers? Well, we already have a lot of members already in the Young Avengers already. And when is this film going to be releasing? I'm saying November 5th. I'm saying November 5th, 2027. Here's the reason why I said November of 2027. Here's the reason why. Because if there's going to be 60 characters, if there's going to be like 60 characters in Avengers The Kang Dynasty, if there's going to be 60 characters in Avengers 5, 60 to 65 characters, then the Young Avengers are also going to be mostly the members in there. The members we have right now are Wicked, Speed, Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, Stacho, aka Kate Bishop, aka Cassie Lane. We got Kid Loki from the Loki series. We are still waiting for Kid Thor. I think there could be a possibility that they might give us Love. That's her name, Love. Which she is still young, but I think she could also be a member. I think she could also be a member of this team because she could be the Young Avenger version of Thor. I feel like she could be the Young Avenger version of Thor. Or they could be a new Thor in the MCU. Like, I think there's a possibility that they could introduce us to a Thor character probably in Thor 5. If Thor 5 does actually come out 2026, then we could get a new version of Thor to be appearing in this film. So it can actually happen. We also have Hulk lead, which will be in the Avatar or Alan series. We also have America Chavez. We also have potentially question mark at this point Miles Morales. That's one of the things that I've been maybe hearing that could actually happen. We also have of course Sakara, which we saw in She-Hulk, which is Hulk's son, and all of that, and he will be in Brave New World. I think he will be in Brave New World. I don't really know yet. If not, then I know he will be in the world and all of that. I don't really know about that, but I've been hearing that he will also be a part of this film. We have heard that the Young Avenger version of Falcon. We saw in the Falcon with the Soldier that there's a young Falcon, which will be sitting up being Falcon in Brave New World, and he's going to be the Young Avenger version of him, so he will be appearing in the Young Avengers. Then we have Pilot, which Pilot's supposed to be a Young Avenger version of Captain America, which he's not going to be in Brave New World, but he could probably be in other projects like maybe Armor Wars Or maybe the Thunderbolts. I don't really know. But something like that, I don't really know. But yeah. What other characters we got? We also got Ironheart. We got Ironheart. Ironlander has been teased to be introduced in other worlds. And I'm hoping Ty, the actor who plays Harley in Iron Man 3, the kid from Iron Man 3, and he appears as a cameo in Avengers Endgame. Why not the actor? Because Ty, he said that he really wants to become Ironlander. And if he does actually become Ironlander, that would be pretty cool for Iron Man. That could be cool, having him a part of the Young Avengers. Excuse me, but we pretty much have over 10 plus characters, in the Young Avengers. And if they make a Young Avengers film, I think we can actually make a lot of money. Releasing it in November is a good idea. The reason why I didn't say May, because I do think that Doctor Strange 3 needs to come out before. I don't really know what's going to happen, but yeah, but my prediction, the Young Avengers film will be announced at San Diego Comic-Con. So yeah. Now, the next film we're going to talk about before we talk about the big genres films, the next film we're going to talk about is, we have heard about this. Wait. Let me see if we can do this, okay? Nope. Wait. So I have heard reports that Marvel Studios is right now in the works right now. If I can make this perfect. Is that another picture? Here we go. I have heard. Nope. I have heard reports that a World War Hulk movie is in the works right now. Now, I have no idea how Marvel Studios is going to release the World War Hulk movie, but if the World War Hulk comes, there's a chance that there has to be films that come in between, Avengers 5. So I do believe that this film could come out in February of 2025. And I'm going to say February 11th. February 11th. The February... let me see here, my calendar. Let me look at my calendar. Oh! Okay, let me do this, okay? Let's go all the way down, okay? All the way down. Here we go. February 11th. February 11th or February 18th. We could get a World War Hulk movie. Which, for me, I would be glad if we do get a World War Hulk movie. I think there's a chance that we could get a World War Hulk movie before the Kang Dynasty, before Avengers 5. And I have heard reports that they have been working on a World War Hulk movie ever since back in 2019. That's way back in 2019. That was like 5 years ago. They have been talking about making a World War Hulk movie. And it's been 5 years and they haven't talked about it because Marvel Studios didn't talk about Phase 5. And we have Hulk will be appearing in Brave New World. So probably Brave New World can set up the World War Hulk movie. And I have heard this is going to be like a Civil War / multiverse movie. It's going to give us Hulk, She-Hulk, Sakaar, Hulkly, because I think Hulkly is also going to be a part because he's a Hulk as well. Red Hulk, Red She-Hulk. I have heard what if that John Watts, that John Favreau's character, Happy Hogan, Happy Hogan is also a new Hulk now, which he is. I don't know what his Hogan Hulk. I don't know his character. I don't know what his name in what if season 2 is, but he is also going to probably be in the film, so he will be a part of the multiverse film. So it makes a lot of sense. But yeah, but other characters we gotta talk about. There's a lot of other Hulk characters in the comics, and there's a few Hulk villains in the comics as well. Now we all know that Red Hulk is an anti-hero. We all know Thunderbolt Ross is an anti-hero. He will be in Thunderbolts, and he will be in this film as well. So I predicted February 11th or February 18th for this film. I'm gonna say probably February 18th, 2028 is gonna be when World War Hulk film is gonna come out. I love the idea of this film idea and all of that, and I think this film will get announced. Or maybe Black Panther 3 in this film might flip. And I think there might be a possibility that there might be flipping World War Hulk with, I think to myself they should release World War Hulk in 2027 and release the Black Panther 3 in 2028. So World War Hulk on February 12th, 2028. Yeah, February 12th, 2027. And then that's going to be for the World War Hulk film. And then like February 11th or February 18th will be none other than Black Panther 3, which is going to be released 10 years after the original. It makes a lot of sense, and for me, I love the idea of that happening, and I think that's a good idea for it to happen. World War Hulk is going to be a huge film. It's going to tie right into Avengers 5 perfectly. So yeah. Speaking of Avengers 5, the next film we're going to talk about on this list is none other than Avengers 5. Now, I've been hearing a lot about Avengers 5 lately. If I can find a good picture. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about Avengers 5 lately. And Avengers 5 is one of those most interesting things that I want to talk about. I want to talk about how Avengers 5 will be releasing on May 6th. On May 6th, 2025. No, May 7th, right? No, yes, May 5th, 2028. Now, the main reason why I believe they're going to push Avengers 5 back an extra 2 more years, so they can release these films. They can get all these films released, because I have for Avengers 5 because they have a ton of heroes in it. I have for like 60 plus characters will be in Avengers 5. And every movie I talked about, if all these heroes is actually in Avengers 5, it would be a great idea for them to get these characters in Avengers 5. And I think releasing Avengers 5 in 2028 is a great idea, because this is going to be the 20th year anniversary of the MCU. And better luck than ever releasing an Avengers film right there. So I do believe, yes, Avengers 5, May 5th, 2026. Makes a lot of sense. And for me, I love May 5th, 2028. I love the idea of that for Avengers 5. It gives Marvel enough time to really work on the development of this movie. And I love the idea of this happening. If Marvel could get this perfectly, if Marvel could get this right and do the right thing, this would be perfect. This would be perfect for Marvel Studios. And I love the idea of this. So, Marvel, please release Avengers 5 in 2028. So that would be giving Marvel Studios enough more time to work on 9 more films before Avengers 5. That would be an amazing idea. That would make a lot of money for Marvel, and it would get people back to normal for them to be excited for Avengers 5. So yeah. But here's the biggest issue. Wasp. We lost the actor who plays Wasp. She's not dead. She's just retired. The actress retired the actor, so they had to recast the Wasp in the MCU somehow. But Avengers 5 is gonna be huge, guys. Avengers 5 is gonna be huge. Not as huge as Secret was, but it's gonna be bigger than Endgame. Avengers 5 will be bigger than Endgame. So, yeah. So, Avengers 5, May 5th, 2028. That's my prediction. So, yeah. While we're speaking of this, let's talk about this one, shall we? So, I've been hearing for a little while about this rumor. I have heard a rumor and reports talking about this and all that. And I've been hearing reports that a solo Scarlet Witch movie is in the works at Marvel Studios right now. I have heard Marvel is working on a... Nope. Come on. Work for me. Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like a Scarlet Witch film can actually be a good idea. When do I think this is going to be releasing? Well, it's kind of difficult to really explain when this film can possibly be releasing. I've been hearing a lot of people say that maybe... I've been hearing that there will be a Scarlet Witch film announcement at San Diego Comic-Con. And this is going to be a solo Scarlet Witch movie. This is going to talk about her character because I don't think Scarlet Witch is going to be in Avengers 5. I'm sorry, guys. I don't think she's going to be in Avengers 5, guys. Avengers 5 is going to have so many heroes that I don't think Scarlet Witch can fit in it. Now, unless they do something interesting, and they don't introduce the Midnight Suns, and the Midnight Suns, some members does... I don't really know how this is going to work out, guys, but a Scarlet Witch movie, I have heard this film is not going to come out until 2028. So, an announcement of a Scarlet Witch movie is a good idea. Like, give us a title in the release date, because I feel like Marvel Studios is going to announce a lot at San Diego Comic-Con this year. But a Scarlet Witch movie has been talked about. So, yeah. The next few films I'm going to talk about before we go to Avengers 5. Let's talk about the next one, shall we? I think that Scarlet Witch movie could come out in July. I don't really know. But yeah, let's talk about the next one, shall we? Nope. Here we go, guys. The next one we're going to talk about is, we're going to talk about something interesting that a lot of people has not really been... about something, okay? So, let's talk about the X-Men coming to the MCU before Secret Wars. I think we're gonna probably get the X-Men film before Secret Wars. And I feel like we're gonna get the new members of the... So I believe that the Fox Universe X-Men and the new X-Men will be teaming up in Secret Wars. Now... I have heard some people say that maybe, I don't really know how this is going to work out, but I feel like an X-Men movie getting announced at San Diego Comic-Con is possible. Maybe give us the logo, give us a release date, not giving us a director, just confirming that X-Men is on its way and all that. And I have heard reports that this is going to come out in 2026. Because I have learned how Marvel is going to set up the X-Men before Secret Wars. But this film is going to probably be releasing on November 3rd, 2028. It makes sense, and in my opinion, I think it's a good idea for them to do this. So, yeah. So yeah, guys, that's going to be it for the X-Men. I'm trying to think about, for me, before we continue on, I'm right now still trying to think of what other films that Marvel has not really done with, and all that. Well, I got it. I got it now. We got Gunn. I forgot about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 4. I have heard James Gunn is not going to come back for this film and all that, but for me, I do want to talk about this because Because Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 4 is one of those projects that Marvel Studios has not announced yet. But if you guys don't know, guys, if you guys remember, guys, that Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 4 can actually happen. Now, the idea how about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 4 is Peter Quill, Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax, they're not going to be in the film. Now, because if you guys don't know, guys, in the post-credit scene of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, in the post-credit scene, they teased, if you guys don't know, guys, in the post-credit scene, it was the end-credit scene, not the post-credit scene. The end-credit scene teases that there's a new Guardians team. We got a lot of new people. We have Rocket. Groot, Adam Warlock, Quago, Cosmos, the dog, and one of the female characters from one of the alien human that we saw in Guardians 3 and all of that. They already set up some new heroes. And also at the same time, they also set up that Peter Quill will also come back. Star-Lord will return. Now, the biggest issue I have is, will Gamora, Drax, Nebula, and Mantis, will they come back? We don't really know what they're going to do. I don't really know what they're going to do with the rest of the characters, but Guardians 4 needs to happen, guys. Now, I have heard James Gunn is not going to be directing this film, but he's still going to be producing the film, but he's not going to be directing the film. We have heard that there's a Star-Lord movie that could actually be happening, and James Gunn is going to be the producer of it. But the issue that we have is will does Marvel put a Guardians 4? I think Guardians 4 might be split up as a Disney Plus show. Because how they're going to make a Guardians 4? That's my question. Again, I have no idea how they're going to do this with a Guardians 4. That's my prediction. I have no idea. And all of that, so yeah. And then finally, the final thing I'm going to talk about, and then we're going to end off this video, is none other than, we're going to see, let's see here, let's see if I can find a good picture here. What about that's what I want to talk about before then? I just heard a rumor today that, I have a report that I have a report. If I could do this, if I could see this and that, wait. I have heard reports that a Deadpool 4 is also going to be happening. Right after Deadpool 3 drops in theaters and released in theaters, Deadpool 4 is also going to get announced as well. Now, how do you put a Deadpool 4 before Avengers Secret Wars? How do you do that? Unless you do Secret Wars Part 1 and Part 2. But I have no idea how they're going to do this. Now, I have heard a report that Sean Levy, who directed Deadpool Referee, he says he really wants to do a Deadpool and Spider-Man film. And all of that. Now, that's just a report going around right now. Deadpool 4 is not confirmed at this point, but maybe something might be happening. Maybe down the horizon. Maybe Marvel Studios might give us a twist and then delay the Avengers films back. So, again, we're all going to be old when the movies comes out. And then, unless they release Avengers 5 in 2029 and Avengers Secret Wars to 2030, that could be a good idea, which means, if you guys don't know, guys, that's like 4 to 5 years of Phase 6 projects. Which that's a lot of projects to get Marvel excited about that. And then they can start up Phase 7, which is the reboot, with the new X-Men and all of that, and they could give us Deadpool 4 in between Avengers 5. That, like, I don't really know. Maybe something might happen. I have no idea. I've been hearing for a lot of people and all of that, but yeah. But now, let's talk about the big one that people is talking about. The big one that people want me to talk about. If I can find a good picture of it. This is good. We have Avengers Secret Wars. Now, Secret Wars is going to be a huge film, guys. We all know Secret Wars is going to be a huge film because I have heard reports and rumors that Secret Wars could be split up into 2 parts and all of that. Now, if they are teasing that Dr. Doom will be replacing Kane, I think Dr. Doom could be the villain of Secret Wars. I also have reports that Thanos will be coming back and all of that. I have heard reports that we all know this is going to be happening. We all know for 100% this is going to be happening. We all know for a fact that this is officially happening. We have none other than Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man, Chris Evans, Captain America, and Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow. They're 100% coming back, guys. They're 100% going to be coming back for Avengers Secret Wars. Even if, yes, Robert Downey Jr. will be over 60 when this film comes out. He'll be over 60 years old. But guess what? Robert Downey Jr. said, hey, I'm about to turn 60 years old, but I'm ready to return to the MCU. I want to go back. I still feel young. I feel older, but I still feel young. So, it's like, I can't wait to see Robert Downey Jr. come back. Now, unless there's a chance that Robert Downey Jr. does come back in Avengers 5 and Avengers Secret Wars, this could actually be a big film. Do I think it's going to happen? I feel like Secret Wars... Guys, here's what I think Marvel needs to do. Secret Wars needs to be a 4-hour movie. A 4-hour movie. It needs to be longer than the Snyder Cut of the Justice League. Because if you don't know, guys, Justice League Snyder Cut, Snyder Cuts is, Snyder's Cut, Justice League Snyder Cut is the longest superhero movie ever. It's the longest superhero movie ever. So, here's what you do. You just release the film. In 2025. But it's okay. Here's what you do. You release Secret Wars. You let Secret Wars be the biggest movie. It needs to be the biggest movie, and it needs to defeat. Secret Wars is the only film that can defeat Avatar at the box office. You need to make Deadpool, you need to make Avengers Secret Wars bigger. Put everything in there. Make everything perfect. Bring in a lot of villains. Bring in a lot of heroes. Bring in a lot of battles that we haven't seen yet. Let Robert Downey Jr., Tobey Maguire, and Hugh Jackman team up together. Because, guys, if you guys don't know, guys, Robert Downey Jr., Hugh Jackman, and Tobey Maguire, they are the OGs. They're the OGs. So, why not bring them back? And we have heard that, yes, Deadpool and Wolverine will be in the next few Avengers movies. Let's just hope that Marvel Studios does something huge though with that. If this film does become very good, say like, this is the best Marvel movie ever. This is the best one ever. They need to make this film very long. It just has like a over 90% from the critics. Like, if it's like a 93 or 94, somewhere right there. It needs to be above 90 to make it a great film. The audience needs to be like 98 to 99 to 100% from the audience. And all of that. Secret Wars. Now, if Secret Wars does become a 3-hour movie and they split it up into 2 parts and make it 2 3-hour movies, make it Secret Wars a 6-hour movie. I feel like Secret Wars needs to be huge. It needs to be the biggest film. It needs to be a big film. And it needs to be a film that get people excited for the future of Marvel and all of that. And then after Secret Wars Part 1 and Part 2, which I do believe that they will be releasing part 1 and part 2 the same year. That's what I believe. So if not, then I believe they will release part 2 in 2030. You know that. In general, guys, all the films are talked about all together to be announced. Well, I think the rest of Phase 5 will be talked about. There will be maybe like 1 or 2 films from Phase 6 they're going to talk about, like films like Armor Wars and Shang-Chi 2 or something like that. So pretty much if I talked about it, all the new announcements they're going to announce is, I gotta count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16 projects from the movies. And I feel like Marvel Studios is going to still, I feel like Kevin Feige and Bob Iger is still going to do 4 MCU films a year. And they're going to make sure to get the films started filming earlier before they start premiering it. So that's the idea I had. Because if they can get these films made 12 months and over, like 12, if it's going to take like 13, I think they need to take like 14 to 15 months to get the whole entire film made. If they can do that, that's pretty cool. That would be amazing and all of that. But for right now, like 12 to 16 projects, they're not going to talk about a lot of things at San Diego Comic-Con. They're just going to announce it and the upcoming San Diego Comic-Cons, because I have heard rumors and reports that San Diego Comic-Con will be in a different city. Will be in a different city, like San Antonio Comic-Con. Where San Antonio, Dallas Comic-Con. DCC. That sounds weird. But yeah. But in general, guys, Marvel has a lot on their sleeves. And again, this doesn't talk about the television side of things. This talks about the end. This talks about the... also, guys, one thing I'm going to talk about. And I have whole reports about this or that. So, let me see if I can look it up. Give me a sec. I'm trying to figure out how to spell this name. Give me a second. Marvel Animation. No? Give me a sec, guys. I have heard rumors and reports that Marvel might be making an animated film, which is that. Now, if you guys don't know, guys, we just got X-Men 97, which people is praising on that film, say that is how you bring back Marvel. That's how the MCU should come back. And we have heard that, yes, Marvel's X-Men 97 is not canon to the MCU, but it still takes place in the same universe as like the X-Men animated series, which I need to get back to that series before I can watch X-Men 97. I know I need to get back to that series. I'm still in season 2. I'm still in season 2 of that season. I need to get to it. But yeah. But an animated film could be possible. In general, a Marvel animated film is on the horizons. It is in the horizon. I think Marvel Studios can actually plan on getting this project made. And I feel like if Marvel Studios is setting up an animated Marvel film, I have heard some rumors of X-Men versus an Avengers versus X-Men film, which I think that could be animated. Which, here's what I would love to do. I would love for them to bring in the actors from Avengers Assemble and X-Men 97 to come together and to make an animated film. Make it a very good animated film made by kind of the same animation as What If and X-Men 97. and to work on the animation so well, they can make a pretty good $100 million budget animated film. That could actually happen. But for right now, guys, I'm gonna end this video here off, guys. This video is always pretty long already. And I don't want you guys to take a lot. I don't want to take all your guys' time. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna get off now, guys. I'm gonna get off this video now, and yeah. So share your thoughts down below in the comments. Tell me, guys, what do you guys think about San Diego Comic-Con? Do you guys think what Marvel announcements do you think? What Marvel movies are you mostly excited for? And what I talked about, and what projects, what movies. This is not TV shows, movies. What MCU movies do you want to see announced at San Diego Comic-Con? Make sure you leave it down below in the comments down below. And all of that stuff, so yeah guys, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. If you guys have, then hit that like button down below. Let's try to hit this video to 5 likes. Also, guys, if this is your first time here, then click that subscribe button down below. I need you guys' help. I'm trying to get this channel to 3,000 subscribers by the end of July. So please, guys, make sure you guys go down below and click that subscribe button to help me out, guys. That would be amazing. That would really help my channel a lot and all of that stuff. So yeah. Also, guys, share this video with your friends, the family, and make sure you guys hit that notification bell. Share this video. Make sure you guys go down below and go subscribe to my 2 other channels. I need your help on my gaming channel. I'm trying to get my gaming channel to 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2024, which we get closer and closer to it every single day. So please, guys, make sure you guys go down below and subscribe to the channel. Go subscribe to my gaming channel and all of that stuff. So yeah. Also, guys, make sure you guys go down below and go subscribe to my Christian channel. I need your help on that channel. I'm trying to get my Christian channel to 3,000 subscribers by the end of 2024. So please, guys, make sure you guys go down below, go subscribe to my Christian channel. That will be the final link in the description. So yeah, stay tuned, guys, because I have an update video coming out on Monday. So stay tuned, guys, for that. So yeah, don't forget to go down below, click that subscribe button to join the Ninja Nation Army, and stick around. Go check out more of my other videos. And I will see my Marvel fans next time. Peace.